Republican economic policy never works other than to make wealthy people richer.
Concern is this. I think that the White House and Senate Dems are being too cute by a half. So today it came out that we have the second straight quarter of a decline in the economy, of GDP decline, which by most definitions does amount to a recession. Brian Deese, the head of the National Economic Council in the Biden White House, defined a recession as 2 straight quarters of economic decline. But they're not calling it that. And then we've got this
What
act.
are they calling it?
They're saying that it's not quite a recession yet. And then we've got this act, which they're calling the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022.
I think that's great messaging.
It's great messaging.
Great messaging.
I hope it does that. I'm not confident it will. It is raising taxes, and I know there's various
corporations only.
Well,
and people who make over $400,000.
My fear, though, is on corporations. Then that trickles down to job growth. And the one thing that
corporations aren't putting the money back into their employees. They're taking the profits, Alyssa, and they're pocketing it themselves.
Well,
you know that.
But my fear is this.
You know that.
My fear
economics never works. Republican economic policy never works other than to make wealthy people richer.
Respectfully, right now, my family's very middle class. Groceries they can't afford. They're filling their gas tanks halfway, and not all of that is on Joe Biden. But the economy is not looking so good under Democrats right now. And what I would say is this: even if you call it the Inflation Reduction Act, I'm not confident it's going to do that, because the one thing the Biden administration can point to as a success right now is low unemployment. I think this is going to lead to higher unemployment if you're taxing corporations.
Isn't it more important that the carbon emissions will be reduced by 40% by 2030? So, inflation comes and goes, but the air we breathe is more important.
Well, that's why I think it was, as Sonny said, it was a brilliant move on naming it, because Democrats have not done a great job with what they call things in the past.
Yeah.
So I don't care what you call it, but that it's getting passed purely because it's an existential crisis we're in. And honestly, the way we're doing business right now is costing us trillions by holding on to the antiquated version of like coal and everything else. We have got to be more innovative with our stuff.
Hey guys, if you like smart, nuanced, left-right conversations and interviews in a world where there are very few of those.
Do you want to hear both sides of an issue? Do you want to hear people debate it out?
Then you need to subscribe to our new YouTube channel by clicking the link in the description or the pop-up button that appears on your screen.